know you're somewhere.
Hey, what's good YouTube? It's Max the Plugin here. It's been a minute since I reacted to something, and honestly I need to start being more consistent with this stuff, because I'm so not consistent with it, and it's like I definitely want to grow it, so I really need to be consistent with it. Eventually my plans is I want to grow enough a community over here and then move over to like Twitch or do YouTube live. That way I could like react to music and stuff, because like reacting to music is super hard. But yeah, I want to build a community and then move over to Twitch, and I will still do this stuff, but move over to Twitch and then like react to stuff, play video games and all that stuff on Twitch. So today I'm gonna be reacting to Channel 5 with Andrew Callaghan, O-Block. It's a new video, so let's check this out. Let's restart this. I already started a little bit.
I say, it's me, JC and Buck.
Yeah.
That's you put his body in the truck, then we take him to the dump. And they know we play for keeps, and they know that we ain't sweep. Grab a broom, we finna sweep. O-Block finna clean the streets. Boy, you better grab a heat or get put up on a T. Put your name by R.I.P. or your name get turned to weed. In the racket, ain't no pad. Any state we on your. No matter what, nickel.
Yo, who started this, bro? Who started like smoking on people, like smoking on packs and stuff? Who started? Was it like New York or was it Chicago that started like smoking on somebody on a pack? Like who started that shit? Cause bro, everybody be saying that shit now. Like,
when Goofy do that crash, we gon' spin and spin again. We gon' hit our last friends. We gon' show him we ain't playing. We gon' leave him where he stand.
this is O-Block.
Yeah, that's all I wanna be successful. Right, big Goofy ass, man. Check it out.
Hey, now, since you got to throw a O-Block.
How do I do that?
Bro, they trying to get my man's killed, bro. Chill out,
We're here
bro.
in the Parkway Gardens housing development in Chicago, otherwise known as O-Block, a 24-building complex on the city's south side. It's where Michelle Obama grew up, and it's also where drill music began around 10 years ago. This is Boss Top. He's been here for a super long time, so he's gonna take us back to the very beginning where it all started.
So right now you on the 44, you in one of the gutters building in the block. This motherfucker be the last building you cleaned up. Oh, it's a roach. See y'all in the project. See a roach. That's a baby roach.
That's gonna get bigger.
That's gonna get bigger. Smoking the roach.
You know something about the hood that to me always I always never understood it. It's like it sounds like when you hear people talk about the hood, it always sounds like they're proud of their hood. They're proud, you know, to like, you know, be in the streets and shit like that. But then at the same time, it's like they sound like they want to be out the hood. Like it makes no sense to me. I always found that weird as hell.
This bitch be dirty as hell. This building be dirty. I'm from the building. Bro, I used to be one of them motherfuckers that piss in the hallway.
Bro, hood niggas be dripped out like they got
in the bathroom on BDS. One bathroom in here. I'm going to piss in the hallway. I still won't touch the buttons on the elevator. I'm straight knuckles.
Cause you think there might be pee on it?
Spit, pee, and I used to do all type of shit to the elevator. I ain't taking no shit though in here. True that! True that! Come on.
Bro, niggas really be peeing on the elevator. Yo, what's up with y'all, bro?
One nigga true that. I ain't seen a nigga in years, bro.
Hey everybody, what's up? How's it going? That's what's cracking like.
Oh yeah, I already know that man got mad stories.
GDK. Come on.
Oh, nah.
GDK. Folks came out. Folks, the youngest GDK member. He invented that shit.
To you, like, what is drill music?
We started the word drill with our music. Like, let's do a drill. We started that shit.
Like, how would you explain drill music to someone who doesn't know?
Music that make you wanna kind of get outside and go just be outside. You feel what I'm saying? Make sense?
Yeah, nah, Chief Keef definitely started that. At least that's my first time hearing drill.
Drill music is something that, I mean, in the grander scheme of things, you could see it as, you know, a hyper-violent offshoot of trap generally that, you know, sort of...
No offense, but I'm not gonna listen to this dude's, like, opinion on drill. Like, what drill is. Like, what the fuck?
Out of a very specific area.
And I don't know why people be so mad at him when he rates albums.
Violent, but
like, mad low. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Y'all expect him to understand the culture and
so,
shit?
Like, this why I shot my video 4K Troll. Shot it right here in this park. Right here where you standing at, I shot it right here.
The lyrics are pretty intense in that song.
Grab my Glock, then I grab my mask and hop out, then I block. But he ain't like, he pulled out his strap and started shooting back. It sound like it's compact to my
Oh, nah, no effects.
Yeah. But it's all entertainment, see what I'm saying?
I sound like King Von.
Like the people, like, cause like music nowadays is all about like controversial shit, drama. Drama really makes money.
Back to that breaking news live from Chopper 2, a mass shooting. At least 6 people shot. This all happening at 65th and King Drive in Parkway Gardens.
So what was it like growing up in O-Block?
We had to grow up. We had to really grow up and grow up fast. All that little boy shit went out the window. Everybody around this bitch got PTSD. Everybody around this bitch saying somebody die. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we had a brotherhood that can nobody come between. We not letting nothing happen to none of us. Marlo couldn't even beat up OD. We gonna fuck Marlo ass up, boy. You better not put your hands on folks, boy. Boy, them pull a pipe out, hold on. And it's the same way. Like, we got each other, boy. Oh, girl, we ain't got no daddies on BDN.
What can you tell us about the year 2011?
2011. I experienced like my first friend get killed. My best friend OD, he died in 2011.
In 2011, a Parkway Gardens resident named O.D. Perry, which O-Block's now named after, was murdered, gunned down just outside the gates of Parkway Gardens.
Rip to my man. I find it crazy that I feel like the people. So originally I had another channel and I called it like Hood Therapy, and like the reason why I called it that was like I feel like everybody needs therapy, but I feel like people in the hood but be needing the most therapy, but they don't, like, the people in the hood don't get therapy, you know? And I don't know, I always just kind of found that crazy. Like, bro, a lot of people in the hood will lose, like, loved ones, like, right in front of them. And it's like, they just, like, kind of move on with it. And, like, that shit is weight that's, like, is being held down on you, you know? And I don't know, I just always felt like those are the niggas that need therapy the most. I'm not gonna lie, bro. But rip to my mans over here.
What was one of your favorite memories of you and OD?
You know, man, I got a lot of them bitches on. Oh. He had this crazy ass dog named 50, bro. On J Money, bro. I was scared of that motherfucker, bro. Like play with the dog. On Keith, I'm like, boy, I ain't playing with that motherfucking dog, bro. Y'all tripping. Motherfucker run up on me, boy, bird. It's your bitch ass on. Oh, right now to this day, I still don't play with people dogs. I don't give a fuck if that bitch is a chihuahua. Bro, get your dog for that bitch die. I'm game.
OD's murder was allegedly in retaliation for the murder of Shondale Tuka Gregory, a rival gang member who lived just a few blocks away on 63rd.
The sad deal.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
I just had my first child and everything. I'm really like traumatized. Like, I ain't know if was I supposed to crash out or fall back. And my mom used to be talking to me like, man, you got a daughter. Don't be like these niggas. Don't die.
How many friends do you think you've lost since then?
I fuck with King Von, bro. I don't even know who started the like smoking on Tuka, cause that's like I always like I remember I heard it in songs and shit, and I mean I didn't really care to say it or whatever. I just always thought like, yo, what the fuck, like these are always they always saying smoking on Tuka and stuff. And then I remember I seen a video and it's like it was this little ass kid that I guess he was just involved with that shit. But I don't know, it's kind of crazy like that it's like King Von like normalized that shit, you know. I fuck with King Von heavy. But it's like he normalized that shit, and you just have like regular people, regular civilians saying smoking on Tuka, and like that's a whole nother person, bro. That shit's crazy.
Over 10 days on this game, like 2 motherfuckers a year. I swear to God. Owen Platoon, motherfucking 11, Sherrod and Whitey and 12. You got LA and J Money and motherfucking.
Oh, I know LA Capone.
My crowd gone. I gotta hang with for them. I ain't gonna stunt. When it seemed like when folks died, folks' career took off. When Old passed away, folks took that shit to another level. Chief Keef and Dirt and them came out. They lit this bitch up, you feel me? So it's like.
Shortly after OD's murder, a close friend of his decided to make his first song, which would serve as an O-Block anthem. To celebrate the life of OD and diss Shondale.
This is the father of drill
music. This friend
music
was named Keith Kozar, a.k.a. Chief Keef.
Hit a nigga up on give fuck, I do drugs till I'm dead.
O-Block, Rick City, bitch.
Middle fingers to Shondale.
I get out. On my son, I get out. October 4th, 2011. This bitch get it going up. The block busting, I just got out. I get out, I see Platoon and White. Folks got cocky as hell. I'm looking, I'm like, how the fuck y'all let OD get killed? Platoon put his head down. He like, man, you take your daughter upstairs. I'm finna holler at you. I take my daughter up.
Bro, the fact that
came up there. Deep as hell, everybody coming in.
Chief, you don't even come to freaking Chicago and you should tell you something like
You remember I got out of jail, you and Stu started fighting that day?
That's a war zone right there, bro.
Hey, phone them like, man, y'all showing out because folks just got out. Dirk and Reese come see me. Alright. I'm like, I'm feeling love like a motherfucker. I'm damn. Folks them come rap with me. I'm like, I fuck Odak. I fuck Odak. You know they rapping with me. Boom, 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 boom. We talking all us and that bitch crying now. I'm like, damn. I just got out. We all crying right now. What the fuck?
Amance Andrew is funny, man.
We out here. We get outside.
In the next 2 years, Chief Keef would go from a young O-Block rapper to one of the most commercially successful rappers in the world, with hits like I Don't Like and Hate Being Sober.
I hate being sober.
Don't like. Oh, definitely. Long as tighter. He's already tight.
Chief Keef. Chief Keef made it more like global.
And before you knew it, white America was doing the hokey pokey to murder music and unknowingly singing along to the anthems of an actual gang war playing out in real time. For a year, the conflicts of O-Block were a mystery to the general public. That was until one man came around and exposed the inner workings of Chicago's gang war to the world.
So 2010, 2011, I'm in college and I'm doing commentary about hip hop. I had some hot takes about like Kanye and Drake and stuff like that at the moment. So I was kind of gaining an audience. And I remember when the drill scene popped off. And I remember doing a video on Keef, and I was like,
bro, a lot of people don't like DJ
comments, and everyone was like, you're not telling the full story. Okay, because like I'm going in there and I'm doing a quick video, and I'm like, yo, all his ops is dead. You know what I mean? He's dissing them. It's over. You know what I mean? Like these guys, we don't even need to know their names. And everyone was like, well, no, they're not dead. And actually, the guys who he's dissing just killed his guys. They were talking about people like Lil J.
Screaming fuck OD.
They were talking about the FBG gang.
Nigga fuck T-Roy and OD, them dead bitches.
I'm like, yo, nobody knows these people, like respectively, because they don't have a hit song. Chief Keef is going crazy with hit songs. So I made this page called The War in Chirac, and I started covering basically just constant feuds that were happening.
It's your boy DJ Academics, and now information has come to my attention. Now y'all know I call Lil Reese the Chirac Grim Reaper.
Why the fuck does he sound like that?
Every time you look through his mentions, you see a bunch of dead niggas. CBS Chicago is reporting that a 15-year-old boy, aka Little Nick from 600, was shot multiple times, and then he was brought to a hospital where he was pronounced dead by the Cook County medical examiner. At least he died doing what he loved best. Someone actually told me that these guys
a lot of people don't like DJ Academics, but literally all he does is just
within Chirac.
put the news
the
out.
Most valuable coon is probably a legit award. The war in Chirac never stops. The coonery never fucking ends. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share.
His War in Chirac series went viral, and the fans were now aware of the ongoing Chicago gang war, particularly as it pertained to the rappers involved.
How many people do you think have died in the war in Chirac?
Thousands.
This past weekend, at least 52 people were shot, 8 of them killed.
In the following years, between 2011 and 2020, 5,518 people were murdered in Chicago, to the amusement of self-proclaimed Chiracologists, who created a Reddit page, which now has over 175,000 members.
But I've never seen a place where life was valued less than Chicago. To this day, I've never been to Chicago because of that.
I feel like things bad everywhere. Things just bad in Chicago because like this shit came like a movie to people. Like when it first got famous, people started like, it was like we was characters. Like damn, like you got me look like an assassin.
Drilling itself is an energy that once people latch onto that shit and you become invested in the story. It's like a soundtrack to a movie, and it sounds bad to say, but it's a soundtrack to a movie that you're watching live. You know, I'm looking at this not like on some.
I remember I seen a video on like it was like the history of like K-Flog's gang and a bunch of other stuff, beef that he has going on, and that shit was mad interesting. It was just like interesting, like how everything like was kind of going. It almost felt like a movie, but it's like these are people's lives, you know. And the thing that's sad about like that whole shit, is the collateral, like the people that we don't see, you know, like the parents and the uncles that like, you know, they lose like a brother or a father or something like that. That shit is fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. That shit is fucked up.
Oh shit, this is like entertaining. I'm like horrified. What I try to do is satire, hoping people could look at them and be like, that looks ridiculous. These dudes, like, they're disgusting, right? People took it and they ran with it.
Everything I thought that people would be like,
yo, this is some sick shit they loved. We have a bloodthirsty audience, especially in music. The more people die, when someone gets locked up, their streams
shit is crazy, bro. Shit is crazy.
Going through the roof.
Shit is crazy.
Trust me.
Bro, that shit, like, it's crazy. Like, somebody would die. Somebody would die, and then their music would just, like, go all the way up. And it's like, I just never understood it. It's like why does the music sound better? Or like I just never understood that, why like when somebody dies the music just bloop, it just goes up. Like that shit to me makes no sense at all. But yeah, I don't know.
Other than Keith, eyes and attention and ears to some of their stuff.
Did you feel responsible for like inflaming gang tension on the streets by covering things?
Hell no. But let me tell you this, accountability.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They say, yo, well, you gave people nicknames. And when you gave someone a nickname of Grim Reaper, some other guy is going to start killing more to try to get that nickname. And I'm like, I don't believe I caused any murder. But if my videos, because they were popular,
maybe I could somewhat see that.
Any two parties, I'll take blame for that. But motherfucker, if you picked up the gun, I'm not taking blame for what you did, right? When I started covering the war in Chirac, niggas was dying every day already. I was on Twitter watching people bleed out, and I was like, I can't believe this is, like people getting shot like dogs, bleeding down, everybody filming it. And then you go on social media and everybody saying, I'm smoking on the pack.
Sheesh. I think it's more to it than just like the people that are shooting. Like there's a whole lot of like there's a system, you know, because it's not like these are rich people that are shooting each other up. You know, it's like people that are not so rich, and the area is like much more poor than other areas. The education is not really there. I don't know. It's almost like a system that's just set up to like make them fail, you know, and that shit is fucked up. And I don't even know how you could make it get better, because it's like the crazy thing is that they're so deep in now, like so from both sides, whoever side is fighting right now, people have died from each side that it's like they can't even call it a truce anymore. So it's just like I'm gonna get my get back, and when I get my get back, the other person feels like they gotta get their get back. So it's just like a never ending cycle, and it's just like I don't know, it's just crazy as hell.
Like these motherfuckers, like everybody wants an easy scapegoat.
Listen, stop acting like a bitch ass nigga and just fight, bro. Leave the pipes alone, fight. Oh, it's so fucked up now. It's like a 12-year-old just said, I'll pop you. So another 12-year-old. You like, bro, just fight him.
Why do you think that happens?
Because yeah, motherfucker think it's about being a shooter or a killer.
Nobody want to
music
fight
played a
no
part.
more.
But music 100% why everybody doing this. It's your fucking mama and your fucking daddy. You get what I'm saying? It's your mama and your daddy, bro. It usually be your environment, but it's your mama and your fucking daddy. It's about how you getting raised, blood. Like, raise your fucking kids right.
I don't think it's drill music at all, I promise you. If we was to take drill music away right now, and it be regular hip hop, it's still gonna be the same type of vibe.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Everybody wants to be a character now for the internet.
On social media, beefing, making threats, making crazy comments, like going on live, you know, it's like, you know, waving the gun in the fucking camera. You know, it's like, it's almost like a competition to see who can push it the furthest and get the most attention. Because, you know, there is a fair amount of clout chasing, and, you know, that is a toxic element.
In that way, do you think that drill is like bad for society?
No, because the thing is, like, the realities of what is being discussed in that music was there before the music was there. The music is just an expression of that. It's just a reaction to that. Like when you're talking about inner city gun violence, you're talking about poverty, you're talking about poor education systems, you're talking about like low.
Hey man, I'll give him a W for that. I agree with him. But at the same time too, I'm not gonna lie. If I do something to another person and it's like, oh, I can't wait to go rap about doing it, it does kind of promote it. I am kind of promoting gun violence and type shit like that. So I do understand what he's saying, but in a way, it also does promote it too. But I can't even lie, because I've been listening to them. It's fucked up, because it's like, how could we stop this? You know, how could we? Does YouTube like block, you know, drill music? Like, I don't know, bro. Because I be listening to it, but it's like, I mean, it's complicated as hell, bro. I don't fucking even know, bro. I don't know. Because I could sit here and then lie to y'all and be like, oh man, it's so fucked up, bro. The music is what's causing it and all that stuff, but it's past the music, right? But I listen to this music. So, I don't know.
Access to food, you're talking about low economic opportunities. Those are the kinds of solutions that you would need to apply to that situation.
If you could go back in time, would you make war in Chirac again?
You know, I've grown. Was it appropriate? Probably wouldn't do that again. I wouldn't do it again just because I think we're dealing with mental illness in Chicago. And when you see people, kids,
that's what I was
these
literally
people
saying
were
with
doing murders like Ron.
Bro, is that a whole fucking That's a fucking bazooka. What the fuck? But that's what I'm saying. Like, hood niggas be needing the most therapy, bro. Because they be holding that shit in. Like,
I know number 9 was like 17, doing drills and all that type of shit. It's easy to be outraged and also say, damn, how could you guys take a life so easily? But also you got to think about the cycle of mental issues that they're having, the trauma that they're suppressing.
After the success of the War in Chirac series, Academic's formula was replicated hundreds of times, creating a concentrated YouTube algorithm that turned gang drama into an online mega industry. One of the channels in this algorithm is called No Jumper, which is quite different from the War in Chirac, but nonetheless features many interviews with gang-related rappers.
Do you even know about gang shit when you first moved to Florida? When did you actually become a 5'5" Crip? You are widely known to be associated with the Hoovers. Some of the dudes who got caught up for this murder are like actual rappers who have videos out with many, many thousands of views. Again, like you say, a lot of the stories are hypothetical, but in this one, you actually mentioned that a specific rapper from Chicago called a girl 6 times while you were hanging out with her.
Right, it just ran. You see what I'm saying? The shit just become, man, you know.
So, I went on the podcast and spoke to the host, Adam22, about the ethics of producing monetized gang content. Do you think drill music is bad for society?
Yeah, definitely.
How come?
Because people are in gangs killing each other and making songs about it and making it sound super cool. And even me as like a 38-year-old fucking white man, I listen to it and I think that it sounds kind of...
And it's just like, I feel like we've gone so numb to like regular shit like this. Like, bro, these niggas is dead ass killing people and then rapping about it. And then we civilians over here are rapping about that shit too. Like, that shit is so fucked up, bro.
But definitely, I think it's probably, as much as I like listen to it, it's probably got to be a net negative for society, right? Just the romanticization of violence in general.
Yeah, do you think you help make it look cool?
I don't know. I feel like when they're on a beat with a fucking 808 going crazy, and they're able to like rhyme and make less sense, that probably is like when it sounds coolest. Because they don't really talk about that in interviews, right? I mean, most of like all the Chicago like gang members or whatever, it's like the amount of like street shit you're gonna be able to get them to talk about in an interview is pretty minimal in comparison to the stuff that they're essentially saying in their songs.
It just must be crazy because like you talk to so many people who like have died recently. Like you're like the last person to interview FBG Cash.
Right there. His name's on the wall.
Yeah. Do you feel any responsibility for like inflaming like gang beef by having so many gang members use this platform to promote themselves?
No, because I mean, I feel like this is a hip hop platform that long ago has kind of been clear to me that that's more or less the gist of what we're doing, you know? Like there was a long time where I didn't do any street shit, you know, in the beginning it was mostly like SoundCloud type stuff and more like avant-garde, you know, internet shit.
I could see what he's saying, because it's like, you know, somebody does something and then they get on his interview and then they start talking reckless and then one of the ops see it or whatever, and now they feel like they gotta, maybe like the person says something disrespectful in the interview and then he feels like he has to get his get back or whatever. So I could kind of see it, but I don't know, maybe a little bit of a stretch.
More in that direction, and like a lot of like it's also the direction rap's gone in. It's tough to get away from the fact that the fans just want what they want. You know, as a content creator, you kind of have to follow the incentives to a certain extent. It's just been taken to the point where the fans like want this shit to be real. They don't want to hear you say, "I'll shoot you if you come near me." They want to hear you say, "So and so from the other side got killed because he fucked with me." Like the fans are really drawn to that kind of immersion, I guess.
Whenever you grew up here, did you guys spend a lot of time in other parts of Chicago? Like, did you ever go like downtown or to other areas, or were you mostly here?
I spent a lot of years inside this gate.
Have you been to a Cubs game or anything? No. You guys want to go to the White Sox game with us?
Yeah, we going.
Oh shit,
White
he's
Sox!
fine.
Go White Sox! Let's fucking White Sox! Go Sox!
Fuck the Cubs, fuck the Orioles, fuck the Yankees, White Sox.
White Sox! 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 Go Cubs! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox!
They represent the Southside pride, that
Bro,
blue
isn't
collar
it
man.
like it almost feels like this is not even real. Like it's crazy how some people's lives are so different, bro. And this video is like literally crazy because it's like go from something like that to this. Sheesh.
Like, the South Side's way better than the North Side.
Never wear condoms unless you have to. What's a situation in which you'd have to use a condom?
Every time.
Never.
I'm married, so I haven't actually used condoms in 15 years. Raw dog stands for Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow only.
Sorry, Boss Top. What do you think about condoms?
When I think about condoms, I got 6 kids right there.
Raw dog
So
all day
no.
long. Jack Harlow is not
Niggas
my
don't fuck
type.
with condoms.
What makes White Sox fans different from other fans?
Sometimes they wear white socks, but not on a regular basis.
Loyalty. Why?
Why?
Are you guys from Chicago?
No.
No? Exactly. What do you think your most controversial opinion is?
Like, what do you mean about that?
For example, I believe that aliens have visited the United States of America.
Nice. So do I.
Facts.
I also believe
Thank
that
you.
the Earth is it's not round. I also believe that the government is hiding out of shit from us.
That's
I also
facts.
believe that the government has taken over our country.
And, like, you think the Earth is flat for real?
Huh?
You think the Earth is
I
flat?
mean, we have ideology, right? We have ideas. So, like, who are we to judge?
White Sox hamburgers. Comiskey dog right here. We got 2 patties, 2 scoops of cheddar cheese, and we put the pico and dagaya on top. Say it ain't so, Joe. Hamburger, 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 hamburger.
What's your biggest fear in the world?
Bro, I still
Hot
can't
dog,
believe that this is the same fucking video. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog.
And am I the only one that like? I've watched baseball on TV, and it's not that interesting to me. But I've seen it live, and it's so interesting. Like I don't know, like I've not seen any other like sports live, but like baseball is so interesting live, and I don't know why it's not. To me, it's not interesting on TV. I don't know why.
How do you feel about the rapper Yeet?
He's alright.
Can you name 5 songs?
Turban, mad about that, sorry about that. Money is so big, and what's it called? Shit.
What's your favorite thing about Yeet?
It's the music.
What would you say?
Bro,
if
my man said Yeet is alright. He over here naming crazy all these songs and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeet was here right now.
I don't know.
What would you say if you could be digitally connected with Yeet in some form? Come on, Yeet, answer the goddamn phone. God damn it.
We love Yeet. We made it. We actually made it here, guys. Fucking drink to that. We are like the epitome of sperm. We are sperm at its best.
You're a philosopher.
Yo, I never heard somebody say
I
that
consider
before.
myself a philosopher, yes. If you guys want to hear my whole philosophy?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. You guys watching this? This is my philosophy. You just saw it happen. I didn't know that guy. I could not associate with him of any particle of my own
Bro,
being.
what is this video now?
But
Like,
I
I'm
let
so
him go
confused.
through because he's a fellow human being, you know. So his agenda, you got to consider that. And he wanted to go through. It wasn't like negatively imperative to me. So I let him through. That's what I think we should all do, you know. Try to fucking make it better for everybody, if you can. Different team might be the same team in the long run. We don't know. Might be different teams right now. Could end up being on the same team, but
Bro, I don't know what's going on.
right now he's not on my team because I don't know who the hell he is. But we're both at the Sox game, so I guess we're not on the same team in that sense.
Bro, my man said a whole bunch of nothing, and that shit sounded mad deep, bro. That shit sounded so deep, bro.
For sure.
For sure.
I'm really push out a tune.
This was dope though. I like that he took them to the game. That was nice. But let me know what y'all think about that video. It was an interesting video. I need to react to more videos, honestly. I need to be consistent with this shit because, again, like I said, I want to grow this shit, and let me know what y'all think. Other than that, it's Max the Plug, and I'm out of here. Peace.